Welcome to our yoga class. My name is Elena and I have Dalibor and Andy with me today. Just a quick stretch and a nice warm-up. We'll start at the beginning of the mat. Yeah, facing the top of the mat. Right. We'll start aligning first, connecting, getting ready for the practice. Rolling the shoulders back and down, maybe even closing your eyes, connecting your feet, grounding. Try lifting your toes up off the floor and tuning into your breath. Relax the toes down. Press the heels, lengthen the spine. Imagine somebody's pulling you up from the crown of your head, up towards the ceiling. Pull the lower belly in and up. Roll the shoulder blades back and down. We'll take a few deep breaths here. Deepening the breath through the belly, in, all the way, and out through the nose. Inhale through the belly, all the way up. And out through the nose. One last breath, inhale. A long exhale. And observe already the difference in the body and the mind. We haven't even started yet, but you're already feeling that shift. Soften the knees here. Try not to lock the knees. And on the inhale, we're going to reach the arms up overhead. Joining the palms together, look up. Maybe a bit of back bend if that feels good. Opening the chest up towards the ceiling. And on the exhale, bend the knees and fold forward. And just relax. So you can place the belly on your thighs, relax your head down here. Yeah? Don't worry if the hands are not reaching the floor, that's normal. Inhale, hands on the shins, halfway lift, flat back. Send the sit bones back, lengthen the spine. Look forward. Align your neck and the spine. And on the exhale, fold again, bend the knees. Do two more. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. And exhale, fold forward, bend the knees. Last one. Inhale, halfway, flat back. And exhale, fold. Relax your head down. Grab the opposite elbows and sway from side to side. Let the shoulders drop. Let the head relax. Relaxing your face. One deep breath in and out through the nose. Now nod yes and no. Relaxing your hands down. And we're going to slowly come up vertebra by vertebra. Keep your head down. You can even keep your eyes closed all the way up into standing. Keep your knees soft all the way up, rolling the shoulders back and down. Inhale, reaching the arms up again. Keep your knees soft. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift again. Hands on the shins, flat back. Palms down, step back in plank. A raise below the shoulders, chest forward, look forward. Make sure the hips are not sinking down or up way too high, so you want the hips aligned with the shoulders. The toes just below the heels. We'll stay here, activating the core, waking up. Nice. You can always drop the knees if that's too much, and then drop your knees. Chin chest lands in between the palms. Keep your hips up. Very good. Inhale, drop the belly, untuck your toes. And tucking the toes, tops of the feet on the ground. Palms can be next to your ears or down the shoulders. Find a position, the comfortable position for your shoulders. Peeling the chest off the floor. Baby cobra. Look forward. And exhale down. We'll do 2 more. Elbows in, press through the palms, lift. Maybe this time a little higher. That feels good on the lower back. Very good. Exhale down. Last one. Inhale up. Elbows in towards the rib cage. Shoulders back and down. Relax the glutes. And exhale. Release. We're going to come up again in cobra. And this time we're going to look over right shoulder, trying to see right foot. Back to center. Left shoulder, left foot. And back to center and release. Press with the palms, come back into your tabletop position. Knees below the hips, wrists below the shoulders. Pull the navel closer to the spine. You can keep your toes tucked or untucked, your choice. Chest open, shoulders away from the ears. And on an exhale, pushing the floor away, rounding the spine. Look down towards your navel. And on the inhale, drop the belly, open the chest, curl the tailbone up towards the ceiling. Look up. Exhale, pushing the floor away, rounding in the spine. And inhale, dropping the belly, opening the chest, look up. Exhale, round. Inhale, open. Last one. Exhale. And inhale. And back to neutral position. Now, keeping the hips where they are, try not to move them and trying to see your right hip. So over the right shoulder, stretching the left side. Come back to center. Look over the left shoulder, other side. And back to center. Good. Now tucking your toes under. Slightly move the palms forward. And lift your knees off the floor. Maybe just 5 centimeters off the floor. Yes. Activating your core. Keep your spine straight, look forward, don't look down. Very good. One more breath, in and out. And from here, sending the hips up and back, moving into a downward facing dog. Keep your knees bent and look down towards your navel. Spread the fingers wide. Press the palms down into the floor. And send the hips up and back, lengthening the spine. Keep your elbows straight. Hug the triceps towards the back of the room. Press the palms, spread the fingers. Very good. And we start walking the dog, lowering one heel and then the other. Yeah. You can stay a little longer here or just continue paddling. So whatever feels good on your calves today. Hamstrings, and keep sending the hips up and back, stretching the spine. Make sure you're breathing, not holding the breath. One last breath. Lowering the heels down. You can keep the knees soft. Look in between the palms and take small steps towards the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Hands on the shins, exhale, fold. And inhale, rise up, all the way up into standing. Reaching the arms up, overhead. Now interlacing the fingers, palms facing up. Come up onto your tippy toes, reach up. A little bit of balance here. Pulling the navel in and up. Find that focus. Try not to move your gaze. And on the exhale, hands down, heels down. Come to the front of the mat again. Reaching your arms out. And exhale, fold forward, keep your knees soft. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back in plank. Again, drop in your knees. Drop in your chin and chest. Keep your hips up. Very good. Drop the belly, untuck your toes, cobra. Nice. Choose either baby cobra or full cobra and exhale. We're going into a child's pose, wide-legged child's pose. Open the knees as wide as the mat, toes and heels together, and sit down, round your hips down. Walking the fingers away. Yeah. And relaxing your forehead down. One long breath here. Feel the rib cage expanding when you inhale. And feel the body softens when you exhale. One last time, inhale. Long exhale. Slowly come up. Back into your downward facing dog. We all meet in downward facing dog. Again, knees can be bent. Spread the fingers wide, press the palms down, roll the shoulders away from the ears. Now bring the left foot in the middle of the mat and lift the right leg up, not too high, right? Square in the hips here. You just want to feel that stretch in the body. Good. And now bend the right knee and step outside of right palm for lizard pose. A couple of variations here. You can always drop the knee or keep the knee off the floor. Just make sure that the right knee is not falling to the side, right? So you want to hug it towards the rib cage. And you can always keep the toes untucked or tucked, whatever feels good on your knee. You can fold the mat as well to support your knee if you have any issues, all right? And we're finding that length again in the spine, lowering the hips down. You want your knee just above the ankle, right? So not going too forward, not too far back. You can use the blocks if it's hard to reach the floor as well. If you have, or books, whatever you have handy. All right, we'll do a few push-ups here in this position, right? Start reaching the chest down as if you want to touch the forehead down. And don't worry if you're not going too low. That's okay. Just think about reaching down, bending the elbows. Just 3. Exhale. Nice. Come back. Back to your lizard. One breath. Stay connected with the body. Listen to the body. Right. And the right foot walks in between the palms. We're finding our low lunge here. Maybe sending that back knee more back away so you'll feel the left side stretching, the left hip flexor. And again, try not to force, right? Allow the body to open here. And we're just going to send the hips back, lift the toes off the floor for a half split. You can always bend the knee, keep the micro bend in the knee. And send it forward again. Just 3 times here again. Exhale, send it back. Keep your spine straight. Avoid rounding in the lower back. And forward. And the last one, send it back. hips back, chest forward. Very good. Lifting the toes and back to center. Palms down, tuck the back toes, downward facing dog. You can always take a break in a child's pose if that gets a little bit intense for you. Otherwise, continue right foot down in the middle of the mat. Lift the left leg up. Just for one breath here. Grounding that right heel down. Bend the left knee and step outside of the mat, outside of the left palm. Good. Dropping the right knee down, or you can keep it up. Lifting the chest, grounding the hips, spine nice and long here. And again, if you don't feel much of a stretch, you can go down on the elbows here. Just be mindful of that knee not falling to the side. Staying here in lizard, and we'll do 3 push-ups here. Exhale, go down, touching floor. Exhale. And exhale. Good. Back to center, back to lizard. How are you doing, guys? Good. All right. Back to your lizard. Let's take one breath in and out. Relaxing the shoulders away from the ears. Good. Walking that foot to the middle, in between the palms. Let's go for a half split. Sending the hips back, lifting the toes off the floor. And back to center. In and exhale back. In and back. Good. And back to your low lunge. Palms down. Tuck your back toes. Downward facing dog. One breath here in downward dog. Send the hips up and back. Relax your head down. And on the exhale, lower your knees down and sit down on your heels. You can always use the block underneath to sit down, so just in between your ankles. On top of the ankles, so you can sit down. Rolling the shoulders back and down. All right, and we're gonna tuck the toes and sit down on the heels. So you want to make sure that the toes are all in, even the pinky toes. What we are doing here, we are stretching the whole back of the body, the whole posterior chain of the body, your hamstrings, your lower back, right? We're working on the fascia, which starts at your big toe, goes all the way up around the spine and ends here at the crown of the head. It might get intense, so you need to come out and come back again, especially if you're not used to this. Yes, let's try to stay with that intensity. Try to breathe through that stretch. Long exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One last time. In and out. Slowly come up. Roll your ankles, move your toes. That was intense, right? Good. Okay. And from here we find in our downward facing dog once again. Creating more space in your spine. One breath in and out through the nose or mouth. And lower your knees down. Sit down on the heels and extend your legs in front. If you're having a hard time sitting in this position, you can always roll the mat or sit down on the blanket or a block. Yeah. to elevate the hips to make sure that your spine is straight. And we're going to reach the arms up overhead, pressing the sit bones down, toes pointing up towards the ceiling, lifting your heels off the floor, press the calf muscles down into the ground, lift, reach up, and hold here for 5, shoulders down away from the ears, 4, fingers reaching up, 3, 2, lengthen, grow, and exhale, release your heels down, and release your arms down. Let's go for a reverse plank. Variations here, you can always go into a reverse tabletop, or all the way into your reverse plank. So choose the one you prefer. Maybe you guys go and choose one, and then the one can go into a plank. So make sure the palms are just below your shoulders, toes are reaching down, hips reaching up, open up, and stay here. Make sure there's no unpleasant sensations in the lower back. Tabletop is good too. Yeah. Right. Yes. Reverse side. Look up. And exhale. Release down. Relax. Good. Right foot touching the left inner thigh. And again, you can support. Take a block and put it underneath your right knee. Finding your sit bones. Flexing the left foot. Inhale, reaching up. Think about hinging from the hips and folding forward. Doesn't matter how low you go, don't worry about your toes, it's not about it. We want to feel that stretch in the hips, lower back. The back of the left leg as well. So think about belly reaching down. And we'll stay here for 2 breaths. Create more space rather than pulling or pushing. Create the space in the spine with breath. The breath is a gateway for your flexibility. So every time you use the breath, you go deeper. Exhale. One more time. And slowly rise up. Come on. Extend the right leg. Bring the left foot in. The sole of the foot touching the right inner thigh. Find your sit bones. Reach your arms up. Turn your torso slightly towards the right foot and exhale, fold forward. Keep that right foot flexed. You can place the palms on your ankle or floor. Whatever feels good today. And keep reaching forward. Hinging from the hips. And lowering down with every breath, deeper and deeper. One more breath in and out through the nose. And slowly come up, rise up. All right. I'm gonna close the class with, you can sit down in your cross-legged position or on your heels in Vajrasana, your choice. You can sit down on the block if you're in cross-legged as well. And rolling the shoulders back and down, lengthen the spine. Align, find that center again. Find your breath. The palms can face down or up. Your choice. Roll the shoulders away from the ears. Pull the navel closer to the spine and up. Grow taller and observe the difference. Such a short practice can give you so many benefits. We'll take 2 long breaths. Deep inhale. The long exhale. Last one, in and out. Right. Inhale, reaching the arms up, overhead, joining the palms, look up. Palms in front of your heart center. Thank you for practicing together. Namaste.